one. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield, mission accomplished, points on the board.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Terrell Suggs brought him down.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold him to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. They'll try to run for the first with Ingram. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Move the chains. A gain of 7 on 3rd down.
A gain of 7. 1st down, Steelers.
On play action. Now Carr. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. He was looking for Mark Ingram there, but it's going to be 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
To throw again. Carr. Looking sideline, incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
3rd down and 10 yards to go.
From the gun, it's Carr. Over the middle, complete. It's Ingram.
Carr's pass.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. How about this for an opening drive decision? You got 4th and short, just outside of field goal range in all likelihood. What do you do?
I'm going for it. I've got to go get it right now. I want to establish a tone. It's early in the game. I want to let my offense know that I believe in them. And you know something else? I let my defense know I believe in them also by taking that gamble. If we don't get it, it's okay. You guys will cover for me.
A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. Green's got it over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
33-yard line.
From the gun, here's Cousins. Floating one, incomplete. He was looking for his favorite target, A.J. Green, that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
3rd down and
again, it's Cousins. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. And now he'll turn and off his back foot. And this is caught. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. It's a big-time play there for the G-Men. 53 yards. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. Julian Edelman there to make the grab. And the Giants are able to grow their lead. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Tucker with the extra point. And the lead grows to 10-0. Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll run with Ingram here to begin the drive. And he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. 2nd down.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
After they run, it's Mark Ingram. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Ball carrier. The tackle made
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend, sure that he's right.
Carr now on first down. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. DeAndre Hopkins, he's all alone. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. DeAndre Hopkins, 59 yards. And the Steelers are able to make this a close game again. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And it ends with the Steelers finding the end zone.
To kick off.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
New York ready to go again offensively. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trick. And that's caught inside the 30. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. A.J. Green, 77 yards. And the Giants strike quickly here for 6 points. Now, when A.J. Green is on the field, you never know what you're going to get, but it's usually exciting, and that was certainly exciting.
He's an elite route runner.
Steelers
Has big-time speed. Tremendous body control. And I love the way he reacts to the ball in the air. He locates the ball a lot faster than defensive backs and makes plays on them, and they often turn out really, really good for the Cincinnati Bengals.
5-yard line.
On first down, Carr. And that is incomplete.
Carr's pass.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
He's going to let this one go for Latimer. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Working from the gun, it's Carr. Caught left side, Hopkins. And a good job defensively. They stopped him short of the first at the 32.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Kirk Cousins now gearing up to lead this offense back out there. And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes, no interceptions so far.
Does a lot for your confidence. Does a great deal for your team. Gives them a lead, and they're feeling really good about how they're playing. I think he expects to throw at least another one.
I was going to say, now he wants the first-half hat trick, doesn't he?
Oh, without a doubt. Go ahead and fling him on the field, folks. He wants that type of celebration.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll hand things off to the coach, Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have a look back at a very intriguing opening weekend in the NFL. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away, not intercepted.
And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down. To the air again, it's Cousins. Complete, the tight end, Kelsey. That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
12 yards there and a first down. Cousins again. And is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here and 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
The Steeler defense locked in, forcing an upcoming 4th down.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
Still a little bit of time left here in the 2nd quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that, and we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Throwing on first down is Carr. Throw left side complete. It's Hopkins. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. The final shot here before half for Carr. He'll air this one out deep for Davis. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. So we reach halftime here at our first Monday Nighter of the season. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started over at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta, where you see the final score there. Lamar Jackson with 3 touchdown passes in the Week 1 victory. From there, let's head up to Cincinnati to check in on the Bengals at home at Paul Brown Stadium. And they were winners in that one over the visiting LA Chargers. 30-13, the final score. Finally, let's get right to the center of the U.S. map and check in on the Chiefs at home in Kansas City. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Houston Texans. 21-13, your final score. In the game you're watching, it's been Kirk Cousins with a hot hand in the first half. He's thrown for over 200 yards already, and his guys have the lead as well. As we get you back to Brandon Gaudin.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Tucker set to kick off.
We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Cody Latimer now on the return. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Cody Latimer on the return. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And the 3rd quarter starts with a run by Ingram. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Cody Latimer, the intended receiver. 3rd down here.
It's 3rd down and 4 yards to go.
Shotgun now for Carr. And he's got a man, Corey Davis. And he will have a Steelers first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. From the gun, Carr throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins, the Pro Bowler, the intended receiver. And now it's second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Out of the gun, they give to Ingram. He's got the first down and more. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble.
Mark Ingram, the ball carrier.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home, the next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
Steffen pushing and fighting his way in for a Steeler touchdown.
Pittsburgh.
Derek Carr, a 3-yard run as he kept it himself. And the Steelers have now made this a one-score game. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They'll try and get the running game going with Jones. Number 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Working out of the gun, Cousins. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. 2nd and 10, third quarter of the season opener. And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 39. A very solid gain of 27. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. That's some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the third. High throw, but he makes the catch.
That's another.
And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 22-yard line.
22-yard line.
Here's Cousins. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
Still second down.
Sometimes I need a check. Not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. You change, name, how about your respect? Giving more than when I get expecting up the back. In fact, I know I sat down with my accountant and said I got good news and I got bad news. I said, what's the good news? He said, the good news is you made a lot. I said, what's the bad news? The bad news is you spent more.
Set him back 5.
Still second down.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Hey, man, let's play our game.
So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but contact and pass interference.
And now where does the ball get placed?
At the 1-yard line.
1-yard line. They gave up excellent real estate on that one. That's going to work really, really well for the guys who throw it.
Oh, and it's incomplete. That would have been big in the end zone if he could have held on. Instead, it's second down. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. Now Cousins going to bring his guys up for the 2-point try. They're going to run for it with Jones. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
25-yard line.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. Looking to throw again on second down. Carr. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter.
26. Steelers 14.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Carr. They go screen. This is Ingram. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Steelers on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Now Carr again. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll go for it. It's Carr. And no, it's incomplete. Akeem Talib, the veteran Pro Bowler, there to get a hand in, knock it away. So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything there on 4th.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now really hoping for a turnover. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down. To throw is Cousins. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And the Giants are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Another good completion on the drive as the Giants have a 1st down. A good chance now to put this game on ice. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Aaron Jones, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Giants add on to their lead. I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time, looking at week 1. Oh, good, we're at home. This is why you want to be home in week 1. They're looking sharp.
And I agree with you totally. That's what you want. But there carries a little extra pressure with that as well because you and I both know protecting the home field, winning your home games is paramount in this league. So you go into it, yeah, we want it, but now you actually have to go out and prove it.
Yeah, 2 sides to that coin, and looking like they're going to protect it here in this. And now out come the Steelers. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this fourth quarter. Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Operating from the gun, Carr. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. And just another reason to celebrate there on the defensive side with the interception, and this is a game that they clearly have firmly in their grasp.
Yeah, a lot of handshakes, a lot of hugs, a lot of smiles. It's been their day.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Give them 18 there, and the Giants have a first down.
21-yard line.
A first throw for the backup Foles. And his first throw here is incomplete. Golden Tate, his intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd down. On the right side, caught by Green. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation,
and he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Giants are able to grow their lead.
Touchdown.
They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
and your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning, right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Derek Carr getting ready to go again on offense. And that interception that ended their previous drive likely also ended any shot they had at victory.
Yeah, long road back from here, no doubt about that one. But let's face it, if you're going to go out there and compete, you want to try and end on a strong note, don't you?
Absolutely. It won't end in a victory like you said, but they can maybe take something positive out of this one. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards. It moves the sticks.
Steelers.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. From the gun, Carr. They will find Davis. That's complete. Davis fighting. He loses the football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up.
Carr's pass complete.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing is ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. Fights free yet again. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a Giant first down on a gain of 16.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
On second down, it's Jones. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. 18 yards there, and it'll be a first and goal. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
But Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a